Hi guys, do you struggle when you dance Sokkie with your balance or your timing or your rhythm? Because all of these things are normally connected. Okay, so first thing we're gonna to make sure, and then because as soon as that happens, what happens to the lady's toes? It gets stepped on, okay, which is not so much fun. So we want to try and minimize the effect of stepping on our partner's feet. Now, the first thing we will always want to do is if we stand in dance position, I'm going to just turn Marissa so her back is toward you. If I stand straight in front of her with my feet facing directly in front, the chances of stepping on her toes are very, very good. If I slightly move to my left for the jet, and now we're off center, so my right foot is pointing between my partner's feet. So if my back is turned to you guys, it will look like this. So you can see Marissa pass me. If I stand like this, you can't see her, she hides. So you always want to have your lady slightly to the side, slightly to your right-hand side for the jets, okay? I'll just do that again. So that's your first thing, standing like this, and then when you dance, whether you start with the left foot or the right foot, we, as a studio, always start with the left foot for the gent, right foot for the lady, but if you haven't had lessons and things, you could start with the other side as well, okay? But you always want to be slightly off-center first, okay? Second thing that happens sometimes is when whoever is dancing backwards is putting their heels down. So what that creates then is that you're falling back. So I don't know, mostly ladies because they dance backwards most of the time, but the gents do it as well. So maybe you've heard your gent tell you you're pulling him over the floor. Some ladies do pull, we're getting to that now, we're working from the ground up. But if you put your heels down, so I'm going to dance backwards and just watch what happens if I put my heels and my weight back. So if I fall backwards, now if Marissa falls back, she's going to pull me with. And firstly, it doesn't look like it. So you always want to make sure that your heels are in the air when you dance backwards, so you stay with the gent. The distance between us, whether we body contact or a bit further, should stay the same without the gent having to hold you close to him. He's not supposed to hold you with him. We're supposed to stay together because we're both balancing our own weight on our feet. So we're there. Okay, so that action, so try not to fall back. Okay, so that's the one thing that happens as well. And then a thing that happens a lot, and it actually gets taught this way as well, which I have a bit of a problem with. On the left-hand side, when we stand like this, I'm first going to have just this position. So for the gents, your left-hand side, ladies, right-hand side. You want no force, no pressure, no arm wrestling, no water pumping, no nothing like that. Okay, because anything you do, if I do a water pump action, that's why we don't do this. Marissa is tiny, so if I go, it is like, yeah, she's going to have no arm left. It looks bad, and I throw her off balance. So she has to fight every time she gets on her left-hand side. She has to fight to come back because there's force pushing her over with this arm going up and down. Same thing if I do like a trankie, locomotion, if I go, this thing as well, lady's shoulder eventually is going to be painful because it's not like it. It's not a natural movement, this action the whole time. And every time you step, your balance gets influenced by it because your arm is now throwing your body around where it shouldn't go. Okay. Then, if we now arm wrestle, so let's press against one another. Now I've got this force here. Now we dance. Now what this does, it tightens up this whole side. So for the gents, your left-hand side gets tightened. Ladies' right-hand side gets tightened. So now you don't have balance because rigidity, yes, how's that? Afrikaans in English, doesn't go with dance. So whenever you feel that there's a rigid position that you go into, it doesn't work for social dancing. Okay? Because you want to be in a position where you can dance comfortably. You should actually be able to dance like this with no arm. So if you struggle with your rhythm and you feel like something's not working, let go of this side and dance together, not holding one another, trying to hold, because if I hold the lady, there's no space for her to move. So I mustn't be pulling her towards me. We must be just together because we're in that close vicinity. Okay, so my backhand's not pulling her, we're dancing. Okay, and this will help with your balance. As soon as we add the arm and you feel you start losing your balance, you know something, or you lose your rhythm, you know something on this side's not working. Because we don't use this side to lead the lady. Only time we use this left hand is to ask the lady to perform turns. Okay, so when you start and you feel, yes, I'm struggling, or you don't know how to lead the lady to actually start, all you do for the gents, put all of your weight on the right hand side. So if we stand like this, so if I stand with my weight in the middle, the lady doesn't know what foot we're going to start with. So timing, you're going to go, maybe she starts with a different foot. If I put all my weight on one side, she can only start with the foot that is free. Okay, and then you make sure not to have too much actions here. No arm wrestling, no pressure. Okay, as soon as you feel uncomfortable, let go of the hand. Feel if it changes the position. Feel if you okay, we can dance together. Okay, because we both have to stay on the beat in time to the music on our own. Then we can add the hand again, and it's soft. Whether you dance long arm style, arm on top, whether you dance a bit closer, normal style, whether you dance ballroom style, doesn't really matter. There's no force in this side. Okay, cool. And if there's any other questions, you guys, please don't hesitate. Put them in the comment box. If this has helped, if there's something still unclear, please put it in there. We'll gladly make some more videos. Have an amazing day. Thank you, Marisa. Take care. Bye.